This morning, Secretary of Defense James Mattis has landed in Baghdad as Iraqi forces launch an offensive to recapture the western part of the city of Mosul. The move comes after Iraq regained control of eastern Mosul in a months-long battle. CNN senior international correspondent Ben Wiedemann is live with the latest. Ben, what were we expecting from this visit from Secretary Mattis?
Basically, he wants to go there and see what's going on the ground, meet with Iraqi officials. Keeping in mind, of course, Boris, that he's no stranger to Iraq. He served in the first Gulf War and served during the American occupation. So he knows the country well, knows the challenges well but this is a battle that, in addition to involving more than 100,000 Iraqi troops, there are more than 5,000 U.S. military personnel on the ground providing vital assistance and backing for the effort to drive ISIS now out of western Mosul. And there are also U.S. warplanes and other coalition warplanes hitting ISIS targets on the ground. So the U.S. has a very large role in what's going on in northern Iraq. But the Secretary, before arriving in Iraq, took the opportunity to, in a sense, contradict President Trump, to say that the United States is not interested in Iraq's oil. This is what he said.
All of us in America have generally paid for our gas and oil all along, and I'm sure that we will continue to do so in the future. We're not in Iraq to seize anybody's oil.
And of course, it's important to reassure the Iraqis that indeed the United States isn't interested in Iraq's oil. Also keep in mind that the Iraqis were upset that their country was included in those 7 countries covered by the executive order relating to the travel ban. Boris?
All right, Ben Wiedemann reporting from Istanbul. Ben, thank you.
The U.S. is making its presence felt in the disputed waters of the South China Sea. Officials say they deployed an aircraft carrier as part of routine maritime operations. And it comes amid growing tension between the U.S. and China over territory and trade. China warned the Trump administration against challenging its sovereignty after learning about this deployment.